Hey, Tom Rabbit! I hope you got this for your recording. Hey, YouTube out there. Tom Rabbit likes to record these. Hey, Tom Rabbit!
Hey, can you guys hear me?
Vekl, I got a bone to pick with you.
All right, let's hear it.
I was listening to your interaction with those pigs. Why do you, in a prolonged fashion, continue to give them fodder to be disgusting and profane and obscene?
That's a fair question.
I just listen. I don't mind you speaking to them briefly, but and I know. And by the way, I appreciate extremely all of the nice things that you had to say about me, and you defending me, and you're absolutely right that these guys are wrong. That you have both publicly and privately criticized me where you think I'm wrong. That's no secret. So I appreciate the defense that you gave for me, but I just don't. I wonder about you and other Christians, apologists, who continue to verbally interact with these people who are the worst of the worst of the worst. Okay, these are people who are obscene, they're profane, and they only want to interact with you in order to do a profane show.
Yeah.
And you see, my attitude is, once I learn what these people really are after a certain time, I draw a line in the sand, saying, I'm not dealing with these people anymore.
Yeah.
So that's my bone. That's my bone to pick.
I got to be honest with you, man. The only reason I deal with those people is really for pure amusement. Means without without thinking. So
I'm not telling you what to do. I just think they're disgusting.
Yeah, no, they are. When I talk to those people, I have no intention at all to be really serious with any of the individuals because it's immediately made, even years ago, made clear to me that they don't really care about having a serious engagement. Even the great so-called Jack Angstrike, I'm surprised that people look up to him as some sort of great debater.
He's not.
And he's not. There's
and
nothing.
By the way, even his acolytes know that he's not.
Yeah, exactly. Because some of them don't even. They talk about him, but they don't treat him that way either. So
here's a simple question: has Jack ever defended his worldview?
Nope, I haven't seen it.
No, because he has none.
Right. But that's a perfectly fair question. I would say to all Christians, listen, if you're looking to get into a serious discussion with these people, with Tom Rabbit and his sycophants, don't bother because you're not going to get it.
Yeah, but you can do what you want. You're a big boy, but I would just say from one brother in Christ to another.
Yeah,
and I'm not going to throw you into the West. I would just say, please don't feed these people are perverts.
Yeah, no, totally understand. When I go into those rooms, I know full well what I'm getting myself into. I know what Tom Rabbit's going to do. I know that he's.
I know you do.
Yeah, so just recently he posted a video about the discussion that I had with him about you, and I knew exactly what he's going to do. I already knew what they were going to say ahead of time. I already knew what they were going to ask. So the only reason why I go into the room, listen to it while I'm doing chores around the house. Sometimes I'll look on the screen of my phone and they'll send me an invite to speak. And I'm like, okay, let's have a little fun. So they know either they're too stupid to realize it or they know just trolling them. So
I would just give them fodder for their YouTube material.
Yeah. Yeah, because
they're not really interacting with you. They're using you.
Yeah, absolutely.
That's a good point. That's a good point. It's not a real interaction. They're using you as a tool to get content for their channel. Yeah.
No. If you listen to,
I agree with you, Vekl.
Mm-hmm. If you listen to the way Tom Rabbit constantly and Jack Angstrike constantly ask me certain questions about Darth's so-called racist behavior, and they don't get the response from this black man that they want, they get frustrated. And the reason why they're getting frustrated.
Well, hey, look, I can prove right now. Listen.
Now,
I can prove I'm not a racist. Okay, The other day, Vekl and I went to the movies. I picked him up in my Volkswagen bus, and when he got in the front seat, and I said, to the back of the bus.
You're really feeding the trolls now. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. You know, they took like they said, like Tom Rabbit always sound like he's on meth every time he talks. He's like, what did he say? What did he say to me about Darth? He said, I got a video. I got a video. I got a clip. Well, check out this clip. And then he plays a clip of Darth saying, why is it always white, you know, blaming white people, blah, 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 as if that's a racist statement. I said, that's not, how is that a racist statement? And then they just get all up in the arms and, you know, foaming at the mouth. And I love it. I love it. These people don't understand that they're not embarrassing me. They're just, I'm enjoying this stuff. They really, I know it's a weird sense of humor.
No, I don't think they're embarrassing.
But I enjoy it.
I just think that they're such vile people.
Oh, they are. Absolutely.
Just don't give them fuel for their fire to continue with their YouTube videos.
Yeah. I partly agree with that. You're right. I mostly agree with that. I'll say that. I mostly agree with that.
Yeah, but let me just say, even though it sounds like a one-on-one discussion, I don't know how that became, but let me just say, you know, listen, I mean, sometimes we come on here just to have conversations, you know, entertain, humor people, and that's perfectly fine. If these idiots want to put it up on their YouTube channel, them ridiculing and mocking people, I mean, who are they? They're communicating, what, to 2,000 or 3,000 of the same people that watch their videos every day? Like, I mean,
exactly. This is why one of the reasons, probably the only reason I interact with them in the fashion that I do, is to display the futility of their worldview. It's utterly futile. I mean, they're trying to point out to me that Darth is a racist. Okay, so what? That's what Matt said after I left the room that day. He says, okay, so what does it matter if you agree with Vekl or don't, if you disagree with Vekl on that or not? And you're right.
Well,
it doesn't.
Yeah, and if Darth is racist, I mean, what are they trying to accomplish? I mean, is this mommy, daddy? We're gonna ground Darth, kick him off Clubhouse for a few weeks?
Yeah. What they
know it's a lie. Look,
yeah.
They know it's a lie. They don't care. They're just simply trying to slander me.
Yeah.
Because it really is a burr under their saddle that I, as well as other biblical presuppositionalists, are effective in trouncing the unbelievers who oppose Jesus Christ. It's that simple.
Yep, it really is. That's what it all boils down to. And they don't like that their worldview is exposed as being complete folly and futile. They can't help it. That's why they have nothing to do.
They constantly bring up stuff like when I made a derogatory mark towards psycho atheist, you know, like is English your first language, is because he was such a mental case, you know. That's why I said it, or because he was such a crude and obnoxious person, and I said, you know, you probably don't know your father, you know, which is to point out is that typically you know.
I'm gonna tell you something, man. There's black people that would use those kind of jokes too, or statements too. Yeah. You know,
it had to do entirely because this individual was utterly, as his name is, psycho and uncouth and a nut job. It had nothing to do what his ethnic background was. But they don't care. They don't care.
Yeah. That's why, you know, that maybe it's a part of something I need prayer in, or maybe some medicine on my part. But I enjoy messing with these dudes for that reason, because I want to see how angry, how frustrated they get that I'm not frustrated as they want me to be, you know, at things that they want. Because what they want to see out of me is, oh, Darth is a racist. Why? And then they'll play a clip from back in 1992 or something like that. And then what they want out of me is video footage of me flipping furniture because of something Darth said that was taken out of context.
I like that, flipping furniture.
Yeah, that's what they want. They want. That's what they want. They want the stereotypical. They want me to get the stereotypical Negro and act the way psycho
And
atheists
I'm glad you used
behave the way.
the word Negro, because I was thinking another word, but I think that's
Yeah.
appropriate for the clubhouse.
Yeah, Negro.
Well, that's what they want.
Do you
white
know?
people-
Listen to me. I've been doing this for 10 years. I have never had one person come to me privately and said, I was listening to you talk, and I think what you said is kind of racist. I've never had.
Well, now you're
one,
going to get that now that you said
one.
this.
Well, of course. But I'm just saying to you, if I truly was what they're maligning me and slandering to me, why haven't I had even one? I mean, people don't realize how many people contact me. Okay, I don't talk about it, right? I get a lot of people sending me messages. I've never had one person
We got
do
Mr.
that.
Popular Darth, Celebrity Darth. All right now.
No, I'm just saying I get a
flex.
lot of people messaging me. I've spent a lot of time talking with people in private, and I've never had one person do that.
Yep.
Darth said, "Listen, I got a higher celebrity status than you. All right now, I respect it. A Robocode. All right now."
We'll start speaking in tongues now.
Yeah.
I could probably limit my interactions with them a little bit, but man, it's just so fun messing with these dudes, man. Especially on the days that I'm bored, because that's usually the only time I go into those rooms when I'm utterly bored. Really, I don't.
Right.
Do I want them to get saved? Do I want them to come to know Jesus Christ? Oh, of course I do. But
Sure.
I think. I don't know, man. Maybe you guys could bring correction to me on this part, but there's a part of me that believes that atheism is here primarily to bring glory to God.
Thank you, Tom Rabbit.